And we are live for the first ever game and the first ever week of the Crown League tournament. But before we start to the first game, I have some pretty interesting clips we have from the last season of the preseason. So let's see what we have here. Clip number one is obviously one of our favorites, me and Wolkenstern. It was a terrific clip coming in from Berger, and he would use his penalty zone on a creep. But that's not the only time, because there is more. We have clip number two as well. As we can see, Terizla is also camping Burger as well, trying to contest the turtle, but will use his penalty zone to try to take out the turtle here. Probably wasn't even aimed at the jungle at this point. And then we have clip number three, Terizla once again. He's like our favorite hero at this point. We will start it right now as Terizla will try to engage here for Utah, but unfortunately will not catch anyone with that flicker penalty zone. Looks like Flickr is just our favorite comedy show at this point. And right after these clips, we will head up to the draft. And there it is, the first game of the official Crown League tournament. We have Sunrise against Kingman, and we have Sunrise going in with the first pick here as they will take out Barretts. Seeing Barretts recently, he is kind of a threat. Especially in that one preseason match we had where the Barretts like took out both Fed Beatrix and the Lord at the same time, though I don't remember who was it at the time, unfortunately. But we know that Barretts is one of the biggest threat in the jungle. We will have also a Diggy taking out here by Kingsman as they will prioritize probably a CC here, go for something heavy, something tank. They're forcing Sunrise here to take out like a Tig, a Mino, something heavy there because you can't just leave such roamers open over here. We have Gyro here, Gyro. Oh my god, I hate saying this word because it's either English or Japanese and mix up with me. Let's go for Gyro, I guess. Gyro going in with a ban for the side of Sunrise. And they're thinking here, deciding. And it looks like it's a Matilda coming out here. Pretty interesting. We've seen a lot of Matilda bans throughout the preseason, and it looks like it's gonna stay the same. And looks like Joy will also be taken out, as we have seen top esports on that Joy, and they were doing better than ever on that. They were dominating the match, and looks like Joy has become a threat ever since. We have Smoke Pole here coming in for the last ban for the side of Sunrise. Probably they're gonna take out like a Hyper or a Roamer again. But once again, there are some broken stuff open, like an Aurora over here still open. Keep that in mind. There's still Mages, Novaria, Valentina, Fermis. And it looks like it's a Nana. Interesting. If you have a good Nana, that's more than enough to win the game. So Nana will be taken out here. We have Koheb. His name is upside down here for the side of Kingsman going in for the last ban, and it's an Aurora. Interesting, we have the side of Kingsman. Loinen is going in for the first pick. Will he take out a Hyper or will they swap something we would love to enjoy? There's still a lot of things open like a Nolan, a 1-1, an Ixia, a Carry, and most importantly, our favorite one and ever, Tig. But once again, we don't know yet. So they're still deciding here in the first pick. Carry I would say Valentina also is open, but we will see a Nolan as the first pick here for the side of Sunrise. There it is, the Nolan. We love the Nolan here. Let's see if he's gonna have a pretty strong start of the Crown League with 100% win rate. Looks like Gyro will take his Minotaur here. And Fallen Warrior is still deciding on the pick. As you see, Fallen Warrior is the mage here. Probably could go. for like a Valentina, take it away. But once again, there are still other choices. We can be patient on that pick. Let's see here. As the side of
This
Kingsman
land is our
decide they
homeland,
might see, we'll
and it
go
will
with the
soon be a
Lapu
burial
Lapu.
ground.
Lapu Lapu coming in this early and this strong too. One of the possibly the best XP laners. We have the side of Sunrise here, Gyaro and Smokepo going in for the last two picks before the second ban phase for the blue side over here for the side of Sunrise. I'm probably thinking here hard, maybe they could go for a mage early or
All
take.
right.
Ooh,
Hey,
yeah, there it is, the
more
Sicilian.
trees
Ooh,
and
pretty
flowers that
interesting to see a
night.
Sicilian here and a Guinevere XP coming in as well. Smokepo and Zero. I'm pretty excited about the Sicilian. Maybe it looks like we are either gonna have a really short game or a really long game
I
here.
am he,
And I'm
and
pretty excited
always
to
will
see
be,
both. And we
no
have
matter
Grizzly
what.
picking up Yin. Looks like the second ban phase is starting over here as we have the side of Kingsman. What will they go for the ban here? They probably need to take out some marksmen, even for the
I
both of
would
sides
rather
here. But
betray
Yuzong
the
instead will be
world
taken
than let the
out.
world betray
Pretty
me.
interesting to see a Yuzong ban here. Maybe they thought Gwen will go Rome, and that is there is a chance that Guinevere is a Rome here. So looks like a
Your
Faramis here
team
will be
is
taken out
banning.
as well since they haven't picked a mage yet.
To live is to
But
trick the
now they're still
reaper.
thinking maybe they could go for another XP ban like a Terizla. But once again, keep in mind there are still a few dangerous stuff open here. Marksmen in that special case. It looks like marksmen are not that big of a threat anymore since both teams know how to neutralize the gold lane. But still, I mean, like the side of
Pain
Kingsman, I don't
is
think
the
they will
proof
worry
that
Your
I'm
much about
team
still
is
alive.
banning.
Ixia or something in the gold lane since they have a Lapu here and a Yin. So gold lane isn't that big of a deal for them. They can also play around that and focus that. But for the side of Sunrise, they also have really good backliners here. It looks like both teams have prepared themselves for the worst.
Come and join
And there it is,
in
a
my dream
Lunox.
world.
Interesting ban here. I did not see that one coming as well. So let's see here. Koheb will
I've
take
been
out a
waiting for so
carry for
long for this
himself.
picking.
Koheb taking that carry, pretty comfortable on it. And looks like we will have a Kufra gameplay. Now that is something worth watching, a Kufra. Always one of the best roamers to watch, and probably one of the most interesting, but never mind, we probably change that. We have a Clint shown here by Loan,
Let's see.
and never mind, we're
Experience
back
this
to it.
band
The
the case.
Kufra coming in, and probably Clint, or Ixia, or any other marksman. There's also 1-1 open, keep that in mind, she's still a good option here. But it looks like we're not gonna go for that. Instead,
Chivalry is
we will
dead,
take the
and
Clint
I
Your
for
will
the
team is
side
revive it.
of
benefiting.
Sunrise. Interesting here. Looks like non-teams are going for the 1-1. It's pretty interesting seeing 1-1 not being not that big of a deal anymore. I'm pretty excited about this. We have a mage last pick for the side of Kingsman as Legend of the Fallen Warrior. We'll go here. There's a lot of choices. They gotta think harder. I probably would say like a Novaria, maybe. Novaria is known to be really threatening, but so is there's a lot of things. Maybe Valir against Kufra. That is a pretty good choice here as well. But we
The
will
falling
stick to
stars
Novaria
brought us
as
here.
she is literally one of the best mages you can see here. Pretty interesting draft over here as you can see, a Nolan, Sicilian, Guinevere, Kufra, and Clint coming up against the Minotaur, Lapu, Yin, Carry, and Novaria. We have the side of Sunrise and Kingsman will start up the first match of the league as 10 seconds are left yet. Grab your popcorn because I'll be grabbing mine too, and I will see you in the match. See ya. And there it is, Crown League Week 1, Day 1, first ever match of the Crown League, and we are back here. Let's see how this game is gonna go. This is probably a game where there's a lot of pressure here, because both teams gotta impress the crowd, and looks like we have an early aggression here coming in from the side of Kingsman as they try to cut the lane, but unfortunately for Gyro, will be taken up for the first blood. And no, Smokepole will miss here, unfortunately, does not get Gyro, unfortunately here. Looks like Lizy is being as aggressive as he can be, but unfortunately, will have to come to a halt as Gyro retreat. Looks like Sunrise is taking the chance to pull out an invade here. Astro Recall coming in from Fallen Warrior, but will have to come to a halt here. Gyro is charging up his jump here on a Kufra but will not find a target. Will have to retreat instead. As you can see, the gold lane here, Koheb and Loin are pretty chill here. Looks like Loin is getting the minions to his side, which is better, but unfortunately it's under tower, so the freeze isn't that effective at the moment. He couldn't get it in. And looks like Smoke Pole here is losing the lane, like HP wise here. We'll probably get in the early gank here from the side of Kingsman on the XP lane. As you can see, both teams are preparing. Crypty is still farming, playing safe as ever. Fallen Warrior providing vision, and ooh, fortunately does not get that. One warrior almost got it there, and looks like an invade coming in, a dive from Crypty, but also Grizzly as well uses my turn to take out the Guinevere. Smoke Pole will get ganked here, looks like an invade coming in from Grizzly and Crypty as well. Both junglers are on point, knowing what they're doing, the next move and etc. That is a lot of pressure for them, so they gotta be strict on the rotation and know when to play it. Grizzly is level 5 here, so is Crypty. Both teams are doing extremely well here as they exchange an XP for a gold kill. Garo is charging up for a jump. Does he know Grizzly is there? He doesn't. Grizzly is hidden in plain sight. He will go for another engage, but will miss the stun here, and Smokeball will also have to get out. It looks like Zero is waiting for his Bat's Feast here to activate and stack up a bit during the fight, but he needs an engage here. Crypty and Garo are charging up. Looks like he's providing vision to Kufra, pretty good. And Grizzly will have to retreat, not wasting time. We'll try to get a level 6 before anything else. Same goes for Crypty. Nolan here. I'm pretty excited to see a Nolan against Yin. So this is interesting. Looks like an engage coming in Morning Fury, but Gyro will be taken out really fast by a fracture from Crypt here. My turn is being used on Zero as he uses Bad Feast, but unfortunately does not get out and will be smashed to pieces by Grizzly here as he retreats. Will Grizzly continue to engage? No, the Financial Queen coming in from Smoke Pole, getting two people. Lighty and Grizzly will get a double kill, and what a fight for the side of Sunrise. What a jump from Smokepool as he takes that fight for himself. What an engage. Gyro over here on the Minotaur. The fracture coming in from Crypty took out a lot of his health here. Didn't leave him a chance to escape. It was pretty interesting. Looks like the pressure is on, and Sunrise is doing everything they can to win here. So it looks like Gyro is going in for an engage. Will he go in? He does with the flicker and Tyrant's Rage on. The carry here, Kohead will get out, and so as Gyro does not do much with the Money and Fury as well as both tanks did waste their materials here, but not much has happened. Grizzly, on the other hand, here is trying to be as aggressive as possible, trying to catch anyone at this point. It doesn't even matter who, he just wants to use my turn. Fracture coming in from the Nolan, but Gyro will take the kill on Gyro here. Unfortunately, Gyro does not make it out. A pretty aggressive engage here. Looks like Crypty is being aggressive. I will have to mute for a sec. I am back here as my turn is being used by Grizzly, but unfortunately does not take out Smoke Bow in that fight. Had to mute up for a sec here, my bad. Looks like Gyro is being aggressive again, but Bat's Feast and Fracture will be used by Crypty and Zero. And looks like Low will take out the tower for himself. The Clint here, Lowen, is doing pretty well here, gold-wise. Looks like a Tyrant's Rage coming in here, and Lowen with his double shot will take out Fallen Warrior as he does not get to escape here, not even as Flicker. Look like Sunrise here is winning the aggression in every side possible, gold, mid, and XP lane. And they will take another turtle for themselves as Crypty will use his retribution. Looks like Grizzly here is trying really hard to capture the Sicilian here, Zero, and will successfully do it, avoiding that Astro Echo. I mean, Astro Recall. A Purify comes in from Zero as he heals up from the Bat's Feast, but he unfortunately will be taken out still as Kingsman will follow up, and a Gyro goes in as Astro Echo comes in from Fallen Warrior, but not much happens, and looks like Gyro is really low on HP. We'll get out here, Kufra. Never mind, he's going in back for an engage with Tyrant Rage. Will get the Fracture coming in, taking out taking out Fallen Warrior here. Crypty, damn, pulling out the damage on that Nolan. Being pretty aggressive, just goes in the middle of the fight, takes whoever he wants, and leaves. That is pretty interesting. We know Nolan is one dangerous pick, and looks like he's gonna continue to engage in gang, but Vengeance coming in from Koheb and the Speedy Lightweight as well. Ooh, my turn is being used here, taken out low, and will he take out Grizzly? Does he have the damage he needs? Will he? And ooh, he will be taking out him and Gyro, but in exchange they will take out Lord. Gyro goes in, but unfortunately does not catch Fallen Warrior here. Looks like Fracture is not gonna be popped by Crypty here on Lightsy. He will instead choose to save it here. Smoke Ball, on the other hand, is pushing pretty well here, playing safe, waiting for the timings to jump. Smoke Ball this match is playing really passive, but it's paying off as well as he's winning those fights. Right now, both teams are being passive here, as the side of Sunrise will have to take the turtle here for themselves. They will have to position themselves. Meanwhile, Grizzly goes in for Lowen here on the gold lane, but takes a bit too much damage. My turn has been used, but unfortunately will not catch Lowen and will be taken out from double shot here from Lowen. But once again, we have Koheb backing him up and taking Lowen out. But in exchange, the Lord will have to go to the side of Sunrise. Looks like Gyro is going into the Rage, Money Fury, but not much has happened. Ooh, coming in from the engage, Bravest Fighter activated. does not use his raging slash or nuts. And a fracture coming into the pool from Zero, and there goes a double kill from Crypty. What an engage! Zero pulling in two people over here, and we're using the Bat's Feast at the same time as Fracture is triggered by Crypty. Will take out Lighty and Gyro. This match is not going well for the Minotaur. Smokepole tries to go and catch Fallen Warrior here, but will fail to do so and will have to retreat. The bot lane over here, as you can see, the gold lane is pushed pretty well. Garo goes in, but looks like Fallen Warrior is just escaping those engages one after one, but will not escape Zero, will he? Looks like Zero still going in on aggression, the Bat's Feast, but will not be taken out, and ooh, Purify is popped. Zero will try his best to survive here, can he? And no, my turn will take him out, as also he will use another slam here, and looks like a fracture coming in. Crypty taking out two people. Gyro over here taking a lot of damage, even as a Mino. Crypty, what what a no-lim by this guy. Pretty aggressive here, pretty good. They continue to engage here as the load on Clint is using those double shots to just poke Grizzly out of the tower, and will take the bottom lane inhibitors for themselves on minute 10. Looks like Sunrise are dominating this early so far. But not early anymore after 10 minutes mid game, and they're still going as strong as the consistency is still going. They're just waiting for Coheb. I think the side of Kingsman are waiting for Coheb here to wait a bit, farm a bit, become as tanky as he needs to be in order to take that long fights. Looks like Grizzly will be engaging over here on Smokepole. We'll have to ult him and we'll take out Smokepole here as he misses his jump. Grizzly is trying the best he can to pick them out one by one, but his position here does not look too good as Tyrant's Rage coming in. That's Feast from Zero as well, and they will take out Grizzly here, pick him up as they realize his positioning here was not the best so far. What a duo here. A Sicilian and a Flooper, Yarrow and Zero here, doing pretty well. Looks to me like the side of Sunrise will pick another Lord unless Fallen Warrior clutches up with that Astral Recall and will take it for himself. He does not come here. Looks like Crypty will use his Retribution and take the Lord for the side of Sunrise. Another engage, possibly the last engage of the game here will come. But once again, it's still minute 11. There could be a really nice clear coming in from the side of Kingsman. Both team having fun here in the mid lane, taunting each other, and Grizzly is spamming recall as hard as a Cho main right now. Looks like Smokepole is waiting patiently. Looks like he's gonna do those jump flickers and get probably 2 or 3 people, possibly a 5. Maybe clip worthy over here. We wait. Looks like the side of Sunrise will pressure here, take the top lane for themselves as Lone will push on that Clint. The more this game goes, the more dangerous it gets for the side of Kingsman, as they're dealing with a Sicilian here. Looks like another mid lane tower will be taken here as Gyro goes in and will do the Tyrant's Ray, but Gyro will reply back. Unfortunately, will be taken out with Grizzly here as Grizzly gets deleted. Oh, Grizzly just disappeared into that fight, and it looks like game 1 will have to go for the side of Sunrise. What a game! The first game of the league over here, pretty tough for the side of Kingsman, unfortunately. But the side of Sunrise here, they were aggressive this entire match. What a game! Speaking of, will it be 2-0 or will we see a third match? Find out in the next match. We have a clip here to show before game number 2, and it is from the one and only Smoke Pole, as he will engage on minute 3 here. Let's review it. Minute 3, Smoke Pole used the Violet Requiem as the rest of the team backs him up, and it's a double kill on both Grizzly and Lighty here. That was a pretty good early engage from Smoke Pole. I thought it was clip worthy, but let's see if we can get better clips on the next match. Welcome to the second match of both Kingsman and Sunrise in the Crown League, week number 1. Still the first game ever. This is the second match, and looks like it's gonna be
Only
Kingsman
love
for the
and
first pick
night
here,
Your
as
team
they'll
is
take
everlasting.
destroyed.
out Sicilian from zero here. He was being such a big threat with it, one of probably the best Sicilian gameplays I've seen so far. It's pretty threatening, following up, making sure he's here and there, even when he was under pressure by Grizzly Zine over here, by get constantly taken out by the My Turn. He was able to perform more than well. Looks like Lowen here will have the first ban for the side of Sunrise as well.
I might not
Probably
be
gonna
a
still
lightning
go
man,
with
Your
their
but I
team
do
bans,
know
as
is
the
my
finished.
bears from
trades.
last match will still be taken out. And looks like Legend of the Fallen Warrior is going in for the second ban for his
Horology
side.
is my
Kingsman as
craft.
Diggy
Diggy
is
is my
once
main.
again. Looks like we're gonna have a bit of a repetitive bans here as it should be. Gyaro is going in for a bans. Will it be another focus ban here, or will it be a meta ban in this situation? Something like an Aurora will be taken out. Maybe a Nana again? Let's see here. From watching previous games and stuff, I'll probably guess it might be something either unexpected or just straight up a Nana. Or an Aurora as well. There's a lot of threatening mages here, and a lot of them deserve to be taken out. So let's see here. The Sunrise will go for the second ban.
Time to drop
And
the beat of the
ooh,
flute.
there it
Team is
is. The
ready.
Joy taken out once again. Joy is being such a big threat, so it's quite understandable to take her out. Looks like we have the last ban for the side of Kingsman here. And Coheb is thinking with the team, deciding what to ban, taking their time. I'll probably guess it. Just no marksman will be banned again. Like, at least on the first phase. And a
The southern
Kadita,
seas are
interesting. Looks
my
like a
domain.
focus ban over here, trying to make Zero as less efficient as possible on his mages. Zero is being a threat right now to the side of Kingsman, and they want to neutralize that. As Smoke Pole here will
I'm
take
born
out the
with talent.
Guinevere,
Team is
as
picking.
he said, if I can't have it, no one can, and he will take it out. As Grizzly over here for the side of Kingsman is for the first pick. Will he pick something or will he swap the team? Loki expecting a Yin pick again. I mean, come on, Yin is interesting, Yin was fun to watch, but once again, we don't know
Tremble
yet.
before the might of
Your team is
Taurus!
picking.
It looks like Kohev will take the Minotaur for himself.
As fleeting as a snowflake's
What a
breath.
pick here.
As
Zero will reply
timeless as a
back here with
glacier's
the
heart.
Aurora. And Gyaro is still thinking as the dig goes out. Of course, the Minotaur
Gaze
has to come out as
upon the
well.
Your
edge of
team
the
is
void.
And the
picking.
Nolan once again from Crypty as they left such a dangerous
Do you
pick
want to
here.
make friends
Looks
with
like the
Nana?
Nana would be taken up by Fallen Warrior over here. Looks heavy picks coming in from both sides. They said, nah, we ain't got no chill. They're just going all in with those picks. Such interesting. This is gonna be one hell of a match. I'm pretty excited already just from seeing the first two picks on two sides. Looks like Kingsman here. Grizzly is still thinking, will they swap for an XP laner or a gold laner, or will they go for a jungle? He could possibly like take the Yin again, just in
Pain
case
is the
they don't
proof
ban
Your
that
him.
I'm
team is
still
picking.
alive.
But never mind, Cryo will take the Brody for himself as Cryo comes on for the side of Kingsman. Looks like it's the ban phase here as we have Sunrise thinking we're the first ban.
Time to take the field.
Your team is
Never
banning.
mind, I'm a bit front here. Never mind. It's the Bruno pick coming in from Lloyd, my bad. Lone takes the Bruno for himself here, and it's the first ban for the side of Sunrise. Again, I said it again. I was a bit front. My bad here. Looks like Smoke Pull here is thinking, what will he take out? You know, there's a lot of options here. Still, there is a jungler and XP laner.
I
Looks
will
like they'll go
choose
for
my
the
own
Arlott
Your
here.
path.
Pretty
team is
interesting. One
banning.
of the best XP laners as well. One of the most annoying ones actually to deal with. Arlott is a game changer with his final slash, you know, could turn the game
Always on the
away.
way.
And looks like a
Your
Matilda
team
will
is
be taken
banning.
out once again. At this point for me, Matilda is either just like a dangerous pick or a focus ban. It looks like Gyaro here will be the last ban for the side of Sunrise. Taking their time over here, thinking what to take out. You know, there is a lot, and they're quite under pressure, so they need to think here, take their time, know what to deal with. And I probably think it's gonna
This
take
land
out
is our
the Lapu. Oh,
homeland,
there it
Your
and
is,
it
the
will
team is
soon
Lapu
be our
banning.
burial
Lapu
ground.
coming out here as they continue going with the fighter bans. Looks like Grizzly is gonna take the last ban of this match.
All shall succumb to
And
my
it's gonna
Your
power.
team
be
is
once
picking.
again Kufa. I mean, Kufa was performing so well last match. Of course, he had to be taken out. So, and then we have Smokepool here going for the Smokepool going for the pick over here for the side of Sunrise.
Your
10
team is
years
picking.
of imprisonment.
And I'm back here. I'm sorry, I was checking something. But looks like Smokepool here will be taking the Terizla for himself. I love Terizla picks. It's always like the funniest penalty zones, and probably Smokepool will provide the funniest or the best penalty zones. We don't know yet. As
See
Grizzly
value in
takes the
me?
Frederick from
You should.
the side of Sunrise here, he will take it for himself. Looks like they weren't gonna go for it anyways, but still, you know, Frederick being a really good pick here, and Uranus
Your
as
team
well.
is picking.
Interesting by Lightsy here. What a pick here. It's once again we see Uranus, and last time we had him on, he was more than dangerous. So this is gonna be fun to watch. As Gyaro goes in for the last pick, who'll take that take. There it is. The draft over here we have Minotaur, Nana, Brody, Uranus, and Fredrin against an Aurora, Nolan, Bruno, Fredrin, and Tigreal. This is such a heavy match, one that I'm keeping my eye on, and one that is gonna be fun to cast. As speaking of fun to cast, I am excited and I can't wait. Let's see how this match will go in 4, 3, 2, 1. I'll see ya. Match number 2. We have Kingsman against Sunrise over here. I am excited to see how this will go. Will it be a 2-0 or will the Kingsmen reply here and take the game for themselves? As we see, we have Gyaro goes in, tries to invade, but to get the early poke from Lightsy and Koheb over here. Does not get the invasion, but will provide vision in the very least. It looks like we might have an early gank coming in from Zero on the gold lane here as Cryo is clearing. Lowen is taunting here and so is Cryo is trying to get him into Zero's range, but will not take that and instead will stay safe. As you can see over here, Gyaro on the other hand is just chilling down there. Go ahead, providing vision as the team needs it. So same goes for Gyaro over here. Looks like Crypty is also trying to go for the early invade. Does not get his 4 early, but will he take this jungle creep? We'll have to retreat instead as the jungle creep will reset for a little bit. Crypty gets his fracture open. We'll have to use the retro on the gold crab here and we'll retreat. Looks like a fight is cooking up, but I don't think it's gonna go well for the side of Kingsman here, unfortunately, as the Grizzly does not have his level 4. They're still trying to go for Lone over here, maybe waste his materials a bit. Grizzly goes in with the fracture, will take out a lot of Cryo's HP, and Cryo will have to take out Sarah's Skull. Will try to back up here, will try to take him out. Goheb gets first blooded over here by Lone, as he will pick the kill for himself. What a fight! Ooh, the flicker penalty zone coming in from Smokepole as a fracture coming in from Crypty, and Gyaro backs up and tanks the tower as he gets wiped out under tower. Grizzly, poor Grizzly. What an engage from Smokepole here. That is amazing. That penalty zone. I am impressed over here. We said we gonna get either funny moments or clips, and possibly this is the clip of the game as we still in minute 2. What will Smoko bring to the table later on? I am excited, this man is popping off today. Looks like Koheb over here providing vision for the team as Grizzly will also be backing up. Trying to go for Garo here, but he will have to retreat as Crypty goes in with a fracture but does not take a strong warrior. Instead, we'll have to make it retreat. Frigid Glacier coming in from Zero, but not much happens afterwards. Smoke Boy here, focusing Koheb, forcing him to also retreat as he gets him with the penalty zone. Will he take him out? And he will successfully take Koheb out over here. Lightsy staying here, not much Lightsy can do apart from stay in his lane and clears wave, as Cryo uses Torn Apart Memory, does not take out Loin, but will be backed up by Grizzly as Grizzly goes in for the dive, and there it is, Cryo takes out Loin under tower in the dive. Looks like Implosion coming in from Gyaro, trying to take out Cryo. Looks like, ooh, you get the 1 HP, you get Grizzly, but never mind! Zero said, no, you're not getting away as well, and we'll get the double kill here. What a play by Zero. Pretty interesting here. Zero, this is a madman on mid lane right there. What a play. Looks like the side of Sunrise are winning this early as well. Keeping Kingsman under pressure constantly. As you can see here, Lightsy is cutting the lane for himself, hoping to win an earlier rotation by Smokeball. We have both tanks, Gyaro and Koheb are staying on the top lane with the gold laners over here, Cryo and Lowen. And Crab is to be contested, the freeze coming in by Zero, but Fallen Warrior was just standing there and will just walk away as Molina Blitz coming up, but afterwards.
Killing spree.
I am back. Unfortunately, I had some connection issues here. My internet just died on me. But your caster is back here. I don't know how's the game going right now, but as we're looking, looks like the side of Sunrise are dominating still so far as they're 9k farm ahead. Looks like Garo is going here, interrupting the blue of a zero, and Crypty are trying to prepare an invade here. They don't see Go ahead gets frozen just in time, and the bounty zone flicker coming in from Smoke Pool will take two people out in this fight as Cryo and Go ahead will be taken out. Looks like Fallen Warrior gets chased to the end by Gyro, and a Fracture coming in from Crypty, taking out most of Grizzly's HP, just enough for Smoke Pool to pick it up on their tower. Looks like the side of Sunrise here is staying aggressive, really aggressive here. We'll try to take that mid inhibitor on the next mini wave. Will Lightsy and Fallen Warrior be able to defend this? No, Ploen is just positioning himself just right, just to stay out of danger as another penalty zone coming in from Smoke Pool to try to take out Lightsy, but a Blind Fury coming in, backing him up, takes out three people, and ooh, Cryo with a torn apart memory, will get a shot down on zero here, and a Fracture getting Nana, getting Fallen Warrior. What Crypty, what is this? He just goes in, no threat at all, casually fractures and then gets out of here. That's Nolan for you. What an insane pickup. And the conceal coming in from Gary here. Will he go with the implosion and flicker here as he tries to go for Cry? But Cry will get out just in time will not get the implosion in here as he will be out of distance, but in exchange they will get the top lane tower here. Unfortunately, Lord will have to die here as his push has come to a halt. Looks like another engage coming in from Smokeball as he will take out Fallen Warrior here, but will be taken up by the base from Cryo, and an engage coming in as Fracture coming in. Not much can be done as Grizzly still takes out Lowen over here. Garen finds himself in a really bad position, and ooh, Frigid Glacier freezing three people coming in from zero, and you have Go Ahead dying from the hands of Crypty over here. Looks like Sunrise, even when things go bad, they can still back themselves up. But that was a pretty solid defense here from the side of Kingsman as they were able to restore the game. They still have a chance even though it looks like they're really behind on farm. A chance is still a chance. Looks like both teams will have to play passive now, especially for the side of Kingsman here. And maybe they could engage and could test for Lord, but I must say it could be a pretty risky thing as they can't really engage first because Smoke Pole is constantly waiting with that penalty zone. Looks like a torn apart memory here has been used from Pride just to clear the minion wave over here. Go ahead going in with a hint of aggression here, but not much could be done. And the Lord unfortunately fall again for the side of Sunrise. Looks like they're resetting it. They don't have an enhanced Lord here. They just need like a few seconds on it. And there it is. It will be started as Crypty and Lowen will start taking that Lord. And unfortunately, Kingsman can't do anything about it. This could possibly be a game ender. Unless things go bad. There it is, the Lord has passed the mid lane and will go for the enemies straight away, which are Kingsmen here. Looks like this could be the last engage, or will it? Looks a solid defense is coming up as Kohem is trying to support, and an implosion coming in with the penalties of Rungaro and Smokeball will be taking out Cryolydzy and Gyro, and Grizzly as well will be taken out here by Crypty, and it's a good game for the side of Sunrise as they do a one game ending engage. What a game over here. Sunrise kept the pressure on Kingsman and will take them out for the first game on the league. Also, for the point system for this league, if you win a 2-0, you get 3 points, and if you win a 2-1, you only get 2 points. So that is pretty interesting here. Looks like a 3-pointer is coming in for the side of Sunrise. What a tough match, and I will see you on the next game. And we are back. And before we start into the league, let me show y'all a clips that we had from previous matches. So first clip, we have I was cut out during that time, but we have a really funny clip here of where the Fredrin had auto aimed on the turtle instead of the 1 HP Bruno. And oh no, not the Bruno player. For some reason, we have some technical issues here. And there it is. Pretty unfortunate auto aim onto the turtle here. Mainly you can Seal's fault though, but like they say, you should always aim your skills. Second clip, we have an amazing implosion over here coming in from the team of Sunrise as Gyaro gets a two-man implosion, and it was a pretty decent engage by his team afterwards onto the inhibitor. And then last clip over here, probably one of my favorites so far, is the game ending engage from Sunrise as the implosion, the penalty zone coming in, and then the Lord pushing in to end the game. Pretty tough match for the side of Kingsman, but unfortunately Sunrise was too strong for this. But let's see if we're gonna have tougher and more interesting match on the next few games. I'll see you later. And we are live for Crown League Week 1, game number 2, as we have a pretty tough match over here. We have SV Monarch versus Grimoire Reverie on the Monarch side. We have Famrap,
Do you want to
Makasari,
make friends with
Zuha,
Mona? The
and
team
Kriv. A
is
pretty
burning.
tough team they're going in with here. On the Grimoire side as well, we also have Skyr, Scooty, Vithermore, Snipes, and CL. And I am more than excited to cast and see what's gonna go here.
Always on the
As we
way.
have the first
Your
band for the side
team
of
is
Grimoire
burning.
taking on the Nana, we have Monarch taking on the Matilda here. Looks like Matilda is gonna get banned every match from now on. We have Cootie here for the second ban for the side of Grimoire. Pretty interesting. Probably gonna like do a target ban here, maybe a focus ban, but once again, there's still a lot of stuff open, especially having that first pick. You take one, you have to leave two. That's how it always goes. So let's see here. I'm pretty interesting. Let's see what will happen here. I am more than excited. So we have Cootie over here. First I have Grimoire, they're all thinking, taking their time, deciding what to ban here, and it's
I'm
gonna
bored.
be
Your
the
team is
Guinevere.
burning.
Looks like they're taking the Gwyn away from Fam here, and oh, and Rap as well. Looks like Rap here was the second ban for the side of Monarch. And I'm gonna predict from now that they're gonna try to leave the Joy open for Rap. They wanna give Rap the Joy here. Last time I think he played Joy, he performed pretty well on her, so maybe, just maybe, they will try to open that up for him. But there is a lot of possibilities as well, so we can't really be sure on the Joy. And
Team,
they
your
will take
team
out the one on here.
desires.
It's ban. SV Monarch really hates that one. I mean, to be honest, we all do at some point. One of the best and most annoying marksmen in the game. We have Vethamore here for the side of Grimoire. We'll be banning Kaja,
I'm the
taking the
power
Your
Kaja
of
team
out.
light
is
and
That leaves
burning.
dark.
so many picks and so many stuff open here. It's a risky early ban, but it's something we have to go for. As Makasari here will be taking the last ban of the ban phase, number 1. As the Monarch will be thinking here,
Time to
taking their
drop the
time, and
beat of the
it's a
clock. Your
joy.
team
Well,
is
there goes my
burning.
prediction. We have a Skyrus, a first pick of the match for the side of Grimoire here. Kaja is out, 1-1 is out, Joy is out, so many stuff here are out. But keep in mind, there's still a lot of stuff open, like a Valentina, Aurora, Nolan, Carrie. So there's still quite the picks here. Diggy is one of such, but Diggy is to be considered to be like a situational pick otherwise, or maybe like an early pick later on if you're gonna pick it with the Valentina. That's what I think of Diggy so far.
I will choose
And
my
we will
own
have
Your
path.
Cootie
team is
going
picking.
in with the Arlott as the first pick of the match. We have for the SV Monarch here, we have Fam and Rap here for the first two picks for the side of Monarch. SV Monarch here, they have a lot of things open, a lot of possibilities. Arlott being taken as first pick by Cootie here, definitely such a risk early, but it is also a really good pick. I'm pretty interested. Looks like Fam
Life
here
beyond
goes in
greatness.
with the
And
Yuzong, his
reignites the
signature so
star.
far in the preseason. Now we've seen Fam do some crazy risky plays with the Yuzong and still pay off. So I'm pretty excited
The
to see
falling
what he will do
stars
here,
guide us
and
here. Your team
Kriv
is picking.
will take the Novaria for himself. Looks like we have Skyrus and Verthamore, Vermithor here. Skyrus showing the Brody early on.
Pain is
Oh,
the
never
proof that
mind.
I'm
We'll
still
take it for
alive.
himself here. Skyr's for the side of Grimoire. They go for the early Brody. Pretty interesting but picks here by Grimoire. Pretty surprised. Usually stuff like this is left for last picks and so and such. But let's see how this will go. Vermithor here is thinking, and
I might not be a
they will
legend man,
get the
but I do
Barretts
know
as
my
from
trade.
match number one, game one, match week one. You saw the Barretts getting banned almost every match, but now different teams and the Barretts is left open for the side of Grimoire. I'm pretty hyped for this. Now we finally get to see the Barretts. Looks like I'm having a bit of technical difficulty here, so I can't really see the stream and cast. Alright,
I've
and
been waiting.
back here we have Rap taking the Martyrs for the side of Monarch, and we have a carry ban. Interesting, Grimoire take out the carry here. And once again, I am dealing with technical difficulty and I can't see what's happening. And I'm back. Okay, finally, I can see the draft once again and I can cast happily for y'all. As we can see here, we have the Minotaur also banned from the side of Monarch, and so is Angela taking out roamers this time. And looks like for the side of Grimoire, they can still take out Marksman. So maybe they could go for a Ixia ban here, because Ixia is
Horology is my
really
craft.
annoying, but never
Diggy is my
mind, we'll go
name.
for the Diggy.
My inner
Looks like
light
Zuha
will
will
instruct
take
me.
chance of will take abuse of that Diggy ban and will take the Tig for himself. Sup Surprised here? Not at all. Tig, we all saw it coming one way or another by Zuha over here. Looks like CL and Snipes. Maybe you're gonna go for a support pick. A floor in here is pretty good as well, but there is a lot of good other supports too. Keep that in mind. Angela seems to be taken out, but there's also Rafaela. There's also side roams, so stuff that can still roam, but never mind, we'll go for the Ruby instead. As Ruby is a pretty promising pick here, and
Knowing the
Snipes
digging
will
for
take
me.
the fairness for himself. As
To
we have the
live
last
is to
game
truly
pick
despair
here,
that
and
I
it's
see
the
the
Naden.
fondest hopes.
Interesting draft by both sides here. As we have Arlott, Brody, Barrett's, Fairness, Ruby against Yuzong. Martis, Tig, Novaria, and Nathan. I'm pretty excited about this match, and so are you, so let's see how this will go. I will see you in 10 seconds from now on. Grab the popcorn, because I'll be grabbing my popcorn too, and we will see ya.
Smash them.
And we are back here with the first match, game number two, week number one, and we have SV Monarch versus Grimoire. As you see here, pretty interesting as CL goes in for an aggressive invade here, but not much happens as Rap will have to use his retribution. Kree and Zuha trying to go there for the early clear, and they will get it here right now, right as we speak. Looks like they're gonna have to protect Rap here from an invade because CL on the other hand is just being aggressive. I got sorry on that Nathan too, by the way. Keep that in mind. Looks like they try to go for a little wonder here, but Rap will take it for himself despite not having a red tree. What a grab here. Looks like this is a win for him in the jungle. And looks like Makasari goes for the first blood on Skyrus early on with the Nathan. Doesn't even have the interrupt yet and just goes in and engages using that flicker. Taking advantage of Skyrus' Purify here, knowing that he cannot escape whatsoever here and just goes for him. Engage coming in from Verthemar and CL goes in as well. They try to catch Zuha here, but unfortunately, they won't. As you can see, the gold lane here, Makasari is doing more than fine. That one engage, one kill did put him in such a huge advantage. Half a level in front of Skyrus here. As we can see, the turtle is gonna come up in 5 seconds from now. I wonder how this is gonna go, as both sides will prepare and take positioning so far. Looks like Rap here starting to go for that level 5, and on the top lane here, the XP lane, we have Fam and Grieve getting that level 4 early on, earlier than the side of Grimoire. Looks like Cootie is trying to go in, but will cancel the Black Dragon form with I am offended. Daytona's welcome, they're trying to eat Fam, but Fam will cancel it as Rap wins the red tree. The Black Dragon form still engaging. Astral Echo coming, Decimate has been cancelled by NetherRealm, but an implosion coming in from Zuha, and that ends the fight for the side of Monarch. Looks like Snipes will be the last one to survive and get out, as Zuha with that 4-man implosion. What a play. Creep almost gets the Astral Recall in, but does not get the engage. Ooh, what a fight for Monarchy for the turtle and Rap winning that red tree as well. This is going pretty well for them in the early game. Though, unfortunately, Makasari has been taken out here on the gold lane and we didn't even get to notice it. It's a pretty contested gold lane here as Zuha will have to step in and protect the gold here as he successfully does. Looks like Krief is playing safe, providing vision for himself here, but not much he can see. It's pretty limited for a Novaria range, and will be dragged by Snipes. Half of his HP is taken out here, as Snipes is pretty aggressive and has a lot of damage on that Ferris. Looks like a gank is gonna be cooking up here in the gold lane as CL goes in, but Zuha unfortunately does not get the dash here to pull the drag, and will miss CL. Scars gets his CL over here gets the Blade of Hephaestus Astral Echo coming in from Krieve, but not much to be seen apart from a big Barretts. Looks like CL here is looking for someone to final slash, but it's not looking like it so far as Astral Recall coming in on the top lane, but once again Krieve will not hit what he needs. Krieve over here is camping on the blue side, hoping to steal. A bit too impatient on this one, and Vithimor will keep it for himself. Looks like another realm over here has been popped by Snipes, as there was probably an engage here, and unfortunately, once again, we didn't see it. But the turtle will fall here for the side of Monarch. As Rab continues to engage, will try to invade for himself over here. The Astral Echo comes in, still giving vision. Astral Recall hitting Vithimor here. Not much damage to be done. Nothing to be dealt so far. Looks like both teams have to be passive. Unless Zuha impresses us once more. But that first turtle fight though, Zuha was the 4-man ult here. Snipes did get out, fortunately, but damn, that was pretty sick and pretty nice to watch. Possibly it's this game's clip. Looks like they're waiting here for Zua for an engage, as Makasari is still playing just as safe as ever. After that death from Brody, you gotta be careful, cause any more you can't afford in these matches. Looks like Nathan gets pretty low on HP here. Makasari will have to recall. Kriv here trying to just go for the early clear. He wants to rotate. He doesn't want to stay mid lane. He just wants to get out of there as fast as possible. We'll try to poke on Snipes here, or the Astro Recall will be going top, and will be going top, but will not hit what he needs, as Snipes, we see here, is taking his time. Rap over here for the side of SV Monarch comes in here with Astral Echo, but Kudi will have to get out as he does not have his Offended and his Flicker. Kudi is forced to stay safe. Looks like a fight is cooking up here as Zuha is waiting with that implosion. And CL also has that final slash, hoping to catch someone from the backline or maybe pull away Zuha from the fight. Vermithor gets poked here by the Astral Echo. Kyrus helps as well. Looks like an entropy coming in from Makasari and Black Dragon fall for Fam gun from behind. Rap wins a retribution. They will go for Verthamore and ooh, the Astral Recall, but not much is to be done here as both teams are forced to go back. If one team were to overextend their engage here, it would probably go bad. Fam over here being aggressive, rotating fast here. Fam wastes no time clearing and then just comes to the fight. Looks like I'm offended is triggered by Kudi here, but not much to be done on the top lane. As you can see, Kriv over here staying safe, is aware of the Barrett's positioning and will have to stay under the tower. Zua keeping pressure on that bot lane over here, protecting Makasari from any incoming dives. And looks like an Astro Recall hits CL here, but you know the thing is, looking at it so far, I don't think this tower will last. As Skyers has pretty good clear on that Brody and at the same time, he can always get a hit or two on the tower as long as he has CL and Snipes. Looks like but this time, he does not get the hit he needs and will have to stay back as Rap engages in, but not much happens as Snipes will have to go back from the damage he took. Both teams are playing pretty safe over here. Cannot afford to lose more as Zuha will show himself. Looks like Entropy coming in from Makasari, but not much to be done other than to clear the lane. And they will have to rotate for the gold lane now as the conceal comes in from Zuha. Does not find the target, will have to protect the tower instead, but just takes it in for Makasari to clears it just as fast as ever. Ooh, Astro Recall from Kriv hitting Snipes here, forcing him to probably recall or lose a lot of his HP. Snipes will still show himself regardless, try to go for that mid clear as Verthamore tries to help. A Lord has come up. It looks like Zua goes in for the pull on CL, but not much is here, no backup, no nothing, and I don't think they were gonna take out CL regardless, knowing Arlott is pretty tanky. Vermithor going in for the Lord for the side of Grimoire. But it looks like Rap is there to contest just in time. Gonna leave it on half HP there as the implosion coming in with Black Dragon from the Astro Recall, but Daytona's welcome is triggered, taking out Zua, but Zua will still continue to go in as Rhythmar takes out Zua. Netherrealm popped and looks like Famine still going in will take out Rhythmar, but will be wiped as well by Snipes shot down under a tower. Entropy coming again from Makasari will try to take what he needs but will escape just in time, and Cody will have to use that flicker and am offended. Does not catch what he needs, which is Makasari. But unfortunately, the mid lane tower will fall for the side of Monarch here. In exchange, they will take the Lord. As you can see, they almost took out Grief there as well, but Cody unfortunately did not have his am offended and was not able to catch anything. Looks like Makasari here is still keeping pressure on in waves and will take the top lane as this is the first tower has been pushed for the side of Monarch. They take their first tower. But since a Lord is up now, looks like the pressure is gonna stay on and pushing, and as you can see, Rap is pushing the mid lane here as he's getting pressured by the entire team, but will be able to escape here safely. That's a pretty tough match here, but it's also pretty contested. Looks like Kriv is using the Astro Echo as Fam goes in with the Black Dragon form, looking for a dive, but Cody from the back line tries to pick out Kriv. Kriv uses Flicker and will be taken out by Makasari. Cody will be out, but Zuha also taken out by Skyrus as NetherRealm is popped to save his team. What a play here. Zua unfortunately does not make it out. An Astral Recall hits CL here, but that does not shake him one bit as he will still continue to clear. Grieve here, pretty low HP, but is still poking. And Entropy from Makasari here to just engage to retreat, and there it is, he will head back. I'm really loving this aggressiveness from Fam, as he will push the top lane tower here. And there it is. Top lane has been pushed by Fam. Greaves just overstaying that with that low HP. He does not mind one bit. Looks like SV Monarch here is preparing for an engage. As Zuha is waiting with his implosion and his flicker. Vision coming in from Kriv as the Astro Echoes pop Entropy as well. And oh, the implosion with the flicker takes out Kudi. Will continue to engage and take out CL as well. NetherRealm is popped a bit too late. Does not save the two teammates. Zuha will be taken out here. Makasari still going in with a bit of damage as Fam gets low HP. Will have to retreat here for Fam. But what an engage for Zuha as he continues to impress. Pretty nice engage here as well as the Monarch winning that mid lane as they want. They really needed that push so they can continue the pressure. Except Fam will have to recall here, does not have the HP he needs for the next fight. And Kriv will continue poking with that Astral Recall. I gotta give it to him. Kriv, he's been playing pretty good so far, participating here. His Astral Echo is just too much for here. It's helping out so much for Zua. Looks like Monarch here will have to start for a Lord as Grimoire will try to find a position here to contest. CL gets poked by the Astral Recall. And Engage is still cooking up as Fam will use Black Dragon for Implosion coming in, will take out CL in an instant. NetherRealm doesn't even get to save him. He's been silenced, he's been CC'd, and there we go. Furthermore is out by Rap, and Rap will Red Seal and win this. Has an Entropy coming in from Makasari, but will not take out Snipes just in time. But Kriv, on the other hand, with the Astral Recall, takes out Skyrus's half of his HP over here. What a shot! Looks like they're gonna push another lane as Entropy has been popped and will try to push here. As Makasari, yup, there it is. Rap, Makasari, and Astro Echo gets the entire remaining team here, Grimoire, and will try to go for Skyrus. Almost gets him, but the glowing wand isn't enough here to take him out. That is pretty tough as Zua is back, still has that implosion, still has that flicker, and is waiting for one more engage. As you can see, Zua is interrupted by Unoffended, but he will still try going as Entropy is popped by Makasari, but not much they do is try to push as much as possible, and will have to head back. What a fight here. That Lord fight all up until that mid push. Pretty tough here, Monarch, damn! Going in one after another, it's just pretty interesting. Looks like Verthamore trying to give himself some vision here as they cannot go and roam into the jungle. Even their own jungle is not safe from them from the side of Monarch here as they have pushed every single tower except the inhibitors. I'm gonna just guess it's gonna be a pretty patient game here. Also, make sure in the live comments, make sure you know who you voted for, who's winning this match. Looks like a conceal is coming in from CL as they try to give vision here, go for an engage, but not much happens. But looks like they're grouping up on Rab as Rab is left alone here. but will get out safely as this is Mortis for ya. Looks like a black dragon form from Fam trying to close in on the enemies as we catch two people, but unfortunately even with the Petrify not much is to be done and the Astro Echo comes in from Creve. We'll probably hit an Astro Recall here. Yup, there it is, and that is about it. Just forcing the team to go back, forcing Grimoire to stay under the towers. What SV Monarch here, prioritizing, knows what to push and when to go back and what to fight. That Martis pick is just more than enough to stay wherever he needs. And it looks like an implosion coming in, trying to take out CL, but will be saved by the Netherrealm, as CL will still be taken out by Makasari. Makasari still pulling some damage here, buys the immortality, will go for the triple kill. What? Makasari is ruthless, will try to go to Flicker and get a Maniac here, but unfortunately he does not get it and will be taking his immortality away from Verthimore. What? And engage here. Makasari on that Nathan. All he needs to do is just pull out the entropy. And the damage just, yep, look at this. It just flies in there. He tried to go for the Maniac though, but unfortunately, it didn't go as expected as Kyrus will survive in that. So now it looks like Grimoire will have to defend another minion wave and a Lord wave at the same time coming in. This possibly could be the game ender. Let's see here as each team will have most of their materials ready, such as their battle spells and their ultimates. Is it all down on this fight? Is it gonna be the first match? Let's see here as 10k farming difference. Will Monarch engage? They will. Zuha will engage, but will be interrupted. Unfortunately, STL will try to take out Nagasari, but does not get him just in time and will be taken out. So is Zuha. Fam is trying to go in, takes a bit too much damage. The Lord is still pushing in over here. Magasari with a double kill, and the game will be ended for the side of Monarch over here as they grab the first win of the match. And what a match here! Pretty tough over here, as you can see. Of course, Makasari on that MVP. If he was dominating there from early to late, we can see him being so aggressive. Let's see if he can keep it up for the next game. I'll see ya. Match number 2 for SV Monarch and Grimoire Reverie, as this last match was beyond intense for the side of Grimoire here, as they were getting pressured most of the time here. But let's see if they're gonna reply back against Monarch over here. Will it be a 2-0 or will it be a third match? As we have over here, as the Monarch is going in for the first ban here, as Fam is thinking, taking
The
his time,
hunt
and it's a
begins.
Ruby.
Your team is
Pretty
banning.
interesting, Benny. As we saw Ruby on the last match being like really annoying in some situations, but overall deserves a ban to be honest.
Time to drop the beat of
Looks
the
Your
like you have the
team
clock.
is
ban coming
banning.
in from Grimoire, and it's a joy over here taken out simply. A ban coming in from the side of Monarch here. They're taking their time thinking, and their first pick, so there is some stuff that you gotta take care of.
To me,
Your
Stuff you gotta
fun
team
watch
always
out
is
for.
banning.
matters.
And speaking of which, 1-1 is a pretty decent ban, even as a first pick here, because
Always on the way.
you're just gonna
Your
give it
team
away
is
in that
banning.
situation. You can't take her first, or you can leave it for the seconds. Looks like Matilda will be taken out from the side of Grimoire, and we have the last ban for the side of SV Monarch.
Do you want to make friends with Nana?
Your team
And
is
Nana
banning.
coming in by Zuha, he takes her out, and this is the last ban of the first ban phase, as Grimoire over here thinking, they got that second pick, so they got take out something that is not risky to give
I'm
away, and it's the
born with
Your
Guinevere
talent.
team
once
is picking.
again. They banned it last time and they'll ban it again this time. Looks like Guinevere is a really big threat. I can kind of relate to that. I've seen a few Gwins in my rank game and I regret leaving them open. So that's the case though. Yep, she is ban worthy. Looks like Fam here, the first ban for the side of SV Monarch. They're taking their time. I'm sorry, I was silent. There was something
This
happening,
land
some
is our
technical
homeland, and we
difficulties.
will
But
soon
on the
be a
last
burial
second ban
ground.
here, we will have Fam on that Lapu Lapu. I'm pretty excited to see his Lapu here, and especially as a first. Thank you, Squishy, for that comment. I can also see the chat a bit here. Oh my god, I hate you, Squishy. I hate you so much. Anyways, we have Fam for the first pick for the side of Monarch over here taking the Lapu Lapu. We have two picks coming in from Grimoire Reverie as they're thinking here. Look like they want to go for an early marksman, but at the same time they're just showing it for no reason. I might probably switch up and swap. As Kairos and Snipes here, they both kind of think,
Sand
and the
rises
Khalid
when I
by
give the
Kudi
word.
coming in. And the Skyris will
I
probably take the.
enjoy the
Ooh, never
pain.
mind.
Your
It's a
team
swap.
is picking.
And Snipes goes in with the Valentina. We've seen him several times on the Valentina. He was pretty good with her. So let's see what he'll do in this match, especially up against SV Monarch. Looks like SV Monarch here are going for their last two bans before the second ban phase. I'd pretty much say they could have gone for some roamer, but that Valentina picks kinda limits a lot. So they have to pick wisely here, as Kriv will take the Faramis for
To
himself.
live
That
is
might
to
not be a
And the
choose.
Barretts
regimen,
is
but I Your
open
do know
once
what's
again,
right.
as Rap will pick it up for himself. Skyris here for the last pick before the second ban. Looks like they're thinking over here. To
I
be
do
honest, I
what
do
I
kind of
want
like the
to do.
picks over here so far. And ooh, Vermithorn goes
In
in
despair,
with
I
the
sought the
Direth, and
father's
looks like
service.
they will ban the Nathan. Grimoire just don't like that Nathan from the Makasari whatsoever, so they're gonna have to take it out. Minotaur takes out by Zua here. Pretty interesting. I don't see a Diggy anywhere, neither Ben or a Pig, so that is still up over there, knowing how much of a threat Diggy can be. Speaking of Diggy, will we see it here? Or will we not? Keep in mind, Grimoire still have the first pick after this ban phase. So possibly if they ban Diggy, maybe the Monarch will have to reply with a Tigreal ban. But if that's not the case, you can still ban Marksman. A lot of marksmen are still open, like an Ixia, a carry.
Hoot hoot.
So
Horology is
yeah,
my craft.
looks
Diggy is
like
my
it
hobby.
is a Diggy taken out as Makasari will get the last ban for the side of Monarch. Will they reply with a roam ban or will it be a marksman ban? Pretty interesting, pretty tough decisions here. But even if they ban a marksman and let's say here, right,
It's
Grimoire
my
does
way or the
take.
highway.
Yep,
Your
there she
team is
goes.
picking.
Action gets banned as I called, and let's say for example Grimoire takes the Tig here. I don't think there are a lot of things that can still counter the Tig, and
For
one of the
honor!
situations,
Your
there it
team is
is.
picking.
One of the situations where we saw Tig getting countered was when we saw Nakai, and it was pretty interesting to see that Akai, because he was doing pretty good as well. But there are also quite a few picks that could be annoying against the Tig. Ruby is one, but unfortunately she is banned. And mainly just the spell Purify in general is more than enough to just escape Tig's grasp. But it does affect the game situations, so you gotta be wise here. Looks like Makasari here is looking for the Melissa here. And so is Zuha. Ooh, never mind. Zuha will swap to the Cho as he goes with a
Amazing for so
signature pick
young.
over here, and Makasari will take the carry for himself. I don't know why, but Sylvana is being shown between both here. Just pretty much a local meme for both. But it seems like the Skyris here will have to decide which marksman to take here. It pretty much looks like a Claude here. Once again, Bruno is still as good, so against a carry, I normally would go for a Bruno,
Come on,
personally because it's a
Dexter.
more of a
It's our
comfort
show
pick for me,
time.
but it will be a Claude for the side of Grimoire. And and we will see you for the and we are back for game number 2. SV Monarch against Grimoire. We have a pretty interesting game here as Lapu, Bertz, Fermis, Cho, and Carry against Khalid. Ooh, and speaking of Khalid, Kudi goes in with snipes on the first blood on Creve. What a dive over here. What an aggressiveness Kudi with the Khalid is using as much as he can with that movement speed. Unfortunately, he will be taken out here. Reeve does not get out in time. Looks like Goody will have to go back for his lane, and Skyers on the cloud here is playing more safe than ever as Goody will continue the aggression on Fam. But unfortunately, it's not enough to shake Fam here and will continue to fight him back here. But Goody is left on low HP as Ciel will have to use his flicker to get out of Zuha's stun. Zuha on that show is just being so threatening here, but will be just getting low HP here from Vermithor as the Direth is a shield breaker, and keep that in mind, the damage comes from Direth here. It's pretty insane. I love that hero. Looks like Crap is going in, but will miss his Daytona's welcome. Does not catch Cootie as he flickers out just in time. And looks like a cut is coming here from the side of Monarch as Makassari gets taken out by Vermithor. Doesn't even use his ultimate here, which is Abyssum Strike. He just still has it, but unfortunately he's not able to contest as Kudi will use Raging Sandstorm to get away and Snipes will take Lapu's Raging Slash over here. Ravistor, but never mind, Snipes will just push it away with an IMU. It looks like he doesn't need it. Looks like Snipes is being aggressive here on Kriva. CL will try to get close and pull, but will miss, unfortunately, and Zua is trying to freestyle something here, trying to get a stun or two, trying to poke here. Zua is pretty threatening with a Cho giving vision here. They now know that CL is there. Makassari is forced to go back. Looks like a mid lane mini fight here is happening. Apart from that, not much. Vermithor and Kuli are preparing a fight on Fam here. If Fam were to engage, it might be over for him, but Fam knows pretty well to stay safe as the enemy Dart is missing on the map. Not much they're gonna do as they will pick up CL here, but does not get him on the wall as Implosion gets cancelled by Zua. What a cancel here. Zua being pretty annoyed with that show against Grimoire. And looks like a sandstorm is coming in from the side of Grimoire here, as they will also use IMU from Valentina to take that Faramis hold. And looks like Fam is following up just in time to take out Snipes with a Raging Slash. Will also take out Fam. Will he get a triple here? CL will be taken out by Rap. And what a fight! Both Creve and Snipe with that Nether Realm. But for unfortunately, it is not enough to stop Fam, as he still gets the double kill and will prepare for the turtle here. Fam is insane. Damn. Looks like a Way of the Dragons popped here by Furthermore, as you'll be also picked up by Daytona's welcome. Will he be taken out? Yes, Implosion in by CL, but not much has happened as a Flicker Raging Sandstorm from Kudi also does not do much apart from getting Creeve low. Zuha will be taken out by Kudi over here, and looks like the Turtle Rap will take it to the Retribution as Makassari will take Kudi out with a speedy light wheel. What an engage here. Unfortunately, it still goes for the side of Monarch. Monarch over here is just pretty. They're winning here somehow. Still 2k gold lead, being pretty aggressive. Zuha on the other hand, canceling one after another. That kick on Vermithor is just that's the turtle for them. They take him out, Daytona's welcome, they eat him, and then that's a turtle. Rap just continues on with his day. Looks like Zua is rotating here for the side of Gold Lane, going to Makassari, providing him some protection and vision. But that leaves Creve endangered, or not anymore, as Rap comes in just to stack and clear. Will also be there just for protection. Zua pokes a bit on CL. CL just pokes back, says no, please don't poke. CL tries to go and will catch Zuha Implosion. They'll go for the Zuha here as the Abyssum Strike will not be used yet because, you know, the Nether Realm from Creep coming in. But still, Vithmore still going in. Zuha with the freeze on the Way of the Dragon. Will they take out Vithmore? They will do. Makassari will pick up a kill. What a play on the 1 HP. Zuha over here on the signature pick. Looks like Purify coming in from Snipes, but still be picked up by Fam under the tower. Skyers gets away. Will Skyers continue to escape here? Will he make it out or will Zuha catch him in time? Looks like Zuha with the conceal is not willing to let him go. It looks like Fam will engage with Zuha, but Skyrus pops the Purify and gets out just in time, as Makasari will continue to push and take out the bot lane tower. Looks like top lane also is pushed by Kudi here, applying some pressure onto Fam. And what plays? That is pretty insane by Zua. Zua goes in with the way of the dragon, will get Kudi as the implosion comes in before anything happens, and the Sandy Storm, Raging Sandstorm coming in by Kudi, we taken out by Rap still, as this does not shake round. Netherrealm popped, and looks like a double kill for Rap, and Fam picks himself a Vermithor. Squishy, I can guarantee I'm gonna spit on your face. Or actually let your girlfriend do that to you. Ice Flame Rose. I mean, I don't want that name either for myself, to be honest. Anyways, back to the game here. We have pretty much just Monarch applying so much pressure. Zuha on that show is just being fantastic overall. And Makasari is being safe more than ever, pushing, getting the takes the time he needs to farm. Looks like Grimoire is trying to go in for an engage here as Snipes gets poked pretty heavily. Rap is in, but so CL gets his implosion in a fight happens, and looks like Creeve is gonna be taken out just in time. So is Rap is gonna be taken out by the tower as he takes out Snipes, but looks like Fam is going in as Makasari over here, and Zuha will try to follow up as they still go for the kill here. Zuha will not pick up furthermore as he will get the triple kill. CL with the save. What a fight! Pretty unfortunate from Zua here. 1 HP, but for the side of Monarch here, they will get the mid lane honky on smoke. I do not manage this YouTube channel's chat, but I can pretty much see what's going on. Thank you for whoever timed it. Man, I'm doing this for free. Anyways, looks like for the side of Monarch here, they pretty much did get a fight, but the fight did not go 100% their way. I'd pretty much say Rap dying here is a bit of a downside here. Oh, as Zua gets in the way of the dragon as the Raging Slash comes in from Fam, taking its Skyrus. And Vithmar tries to go in, but does not shake Fam's HP here as he still remains more HP than ever he needs. Oh my god. I need to wake up a bit here as Creep is poking on the red buff but does not steal it. Looks like Turtle is gonna fall for the side of Monarch, but in the meanwhile we have Kudi is pushing and pressuring on the bot lane. Yup, he is having fun down there, enjoying what he needs, applying that pressure, forcing Fam or at least one of the enemies here to go back, and will have to use his Raging Sandstorm to go out as the side of Monarch is going in 5-man on Kudi, is not willing to let that go. Kudi uses Flicker, tries to get out, and will he? He does! He will try to get out. Ooh, 1 HP Makasari, but does not catch him as he will be saved from CL's conceal. Goody gets out, barely just alive, taking what he needs and retreating. Unfortunately for Monarch here, they do not pick it up, but they will reply back with pushing the bot lane tower. Looks like the Lord is gonna be pushing the bot lane inhibitor, and at the same time, Zuha goes in with a flicker way of the dragon on Kudi. This time they're trying to catch him for real, but Kudi will still get out with that raging sandstorm. Will not go for a dive here as Fam, never mind, tries to dive, but not much is to be caught as he will lose Landshaker to take Snipes here, but does not get the kill. Kudi is just the main focus right now. They don't want Kudi to go whatsoever. They just hunting. It's like he has a bounty on his head over here. Oh Kudi, what did you do to them to chase you like that? Anyway, we have Monarch over here, still applying pressures on lane, but to be honest, not much can be pushed here, since Grimoire really have really nice clear, like a Cloud, like a lead. Ooh, Implosion Flicker coming in from CL, but will be eaten up by Daytona's Welcome as Raging Sandstorm and Netherrealm coming up. Wave the Dragon on Cootie here, they will take out Cootie as Fam goes in with the Raging Slash, takes over more, and what a fight coming in from both teams as Makasari gets the shot done and the double kill, bows on the Dyrith and Cootie. What an engage. Unfortunately for the side of Grimoire, that implosion was the downside here. Not much to be done as Barrett is known to be pretty annoying during situations like these. And Grief tries to go in but will take a bit too much damage from Skyrus over here. Does not have his Netherrealm. And will be taken out so easily here. A lot of damage coming in from the Cloud Skyers. I mean, Med 12 probably has his items at this point. Rev is tanking all of this damage. Returns welcome coming in. Takes sail, but not much is to be happening as the implosion comes back in. Goody will take out Trap, and Skyrus will back him up with Azua over here, taking him in for himself. What an engage from CL as this time he gets the implosion off and gets the double kill. This match is just more than intense right now. It's pretty hard for me to catch up here, but damn, that's a lot of stuff happening. As Reservoir will try to engage, but we'll go for the jungle here instead to get some his passive and HP. We'll engage on Fam here, try to take his shield out, and Fam will get a 3-man land shaker, but will be melted in an instant, and Snipes takes that up before he goes away. Fam is taken out. That is the signal for the side of Grimoire to just go ahead and take the Lord. But looks like Kriv is still trying to go in for a poke, as so is Makasari. Kriv will be taken out in the midst of the fight, so Skyrus takes it for himself, but will take out Verthamars as Skyrus gets Zua as a double kill. Makasari goes in on chasing Snipes. Will he take Snipe out here? No, as Daytona's welcome's triggered by Rap, and they will take out Ciel instead. What a fight, though still Lord falls for the side of Grimoire. And Snipes over here on the low HP, almost taken out by Makasari, but the Valentina is just too fast. Unfortunately though, for the side of Grimoire here, not much pushing can be done. Possibly could get that mid lane before any of the Monarch members go there. As you can see, Claude, Khalid, and Valentina, Goody, Snipes, and Skyrus, and they will do that. And then retreat straight away as Zuha is trying to look for an engage here, but does not find any as they are too far, and will have to take positions for the team instead. Pretty tough match, I must say. Looks like it's gonna be a bit passive from here until they look and engage from either roamers. CL is probably gonna wait for his flicker and look for an engage, someone to pick up, because this Lord fight, if no engages happen, it may fall for the hands of Monarch. Looks like Zuha with a conceal here, trying to find some vision, does not find in the right bushes as he looks everywhere else. But they're all, as you can see here, camped up in the red bush, waiting for someone to just come in here and they will just take him out in an instant. Skyers over his power spiked already has the damage, all he needs. Just a setup and Skyers is just gonna melt one after another after another. Looks like Snipes here gets the Winter Trunction and so is CL getting his immortality to save each other from the tough engages or the pickups in general. Looks like Grimoire here is trying to take positions for the turtle. I mean the lords, not turtle. My bad once again, what am I doing to myself? Looks like... Hmm, Pretty tough positions from both teams here, Monarch and Grimoire. This might be the fight. Minute 16, Lord coming in, Makasari is starting up as they wait for Rap, and looks like a 5v5 is coming in as they will go for Kudi over Yuzuha with the Way of the Dragon. Speedy Light Wheel coming in from Makasari as Kudi will try to engage but does not have any time to do so. He's been taken out. Skyris with the Wind of Nature and the Blazing Duet but does a lot of damage on the back line. Unfortunately, he is pretty low. Will he be able to get out? Looks like Fam is trying to go for that but is unable to catch just in time as another realm will come and save Fam. Rap will take Lord for the side of Monarch here. The engage continues. Zuha is applying as much pressure as he can. So is Makasari. And do they take out the Tigreal over here? They do. CL is down from the immortality. Looks like Makasari is going in for the end here. And Grimoire aren't able to defend as Monarch will take the game for himself. And it's a 2-0 end. Good game, Grimoire. And by the way, if you win a 2-0 in this league, you will get 3 points instead of 2. So good game, Monarch, good game, Grimoire. It's a pretty tough match from both sides. It was a pretty interesting match. And that's it for today. Let's see what the rest of the league head waits for us. So I will see you later. And we are back here. Before we truly head off, I forgot to mention there is a clip that I wanted to show y'all. Personally, my favorite clip of the league so far, and it's Zuha going in with the Way of the Dragon Flicker and getting out on 1 HP. As you can see here, a pretty insane clip here from Zuha, and just takes out Vertimour under the turret on 1 HP. What a play! Prozua on the show is just the dangers doesn't even come close to this guy. He's on a higher level of threat. Anyways, that's really about it. I enjoyed this casting. Hope you enjoyed the matches today, and we will see you next time.